In this Excel tutorial, we are going to go from this horrible single column of unformatted, difficult to understand values to this lovely table. And to do that, I'm going to be showing you a lot of different tricks and tips, including new Excel functions, really amazing I have to say, and some tried and true methods as well. So there should be something in here for pretty much everyone. Here we have the data to clean and transform, including with shapes, hyperlinks, and titles for each column with each piece of data. So it's going to take a bit of work to go from this to this. But the good thing is that each tip I show you here is self-contained, so you can use what you need, but you don't have to use everything every time. Now the very first thing I want to do is to get rid of these shapes. And these are oftentimes copied into Excel when you copy and paste from a website. And you could click each one and hit delete, or right click and cut them, but there's an easier way. Go to Page Layout, Selection Pane, and click a shape, hit delete, and it's gone. But that's not going to be helpful if we have 500 or 5,000 of them. So we can go to the selection pane and hit Control A to select all of the shapes at once and delete. Now they are gone. Weirdly enough, this tip maybe has saved me more time than all the others that I'm going to show you in this video. Now, if you have objects and shapes that you don't want to delete on the worksheet, well, then you're going to have to go through one by one to delete them. Now it's time to remove the hyperlinks. Here, the order IDs are actually hyperlinks. They go to our tips page at teachexcel.com, but the point is we want to remove all of them real quick. And what we can do is select the entire worksheet. Here I only have imported data. If you had other data, you could just select the columns that have the hyperlinks, then right-click, remove hyperlinks. Now we have plain text. Let's move to tip number 3, normalize formatting. Now the formatting isn't that bad here, but oftentimes when I copy and paste something from the web, it's going to have little text, it's going to have big text, all sorts of text. So what we can do is this time let's select the column with the imported data, then go to Home, and Editing right here, Clear Formats. Now we have a basic text all standardized. Next up, I want to remove the title, the column, the header, whatever you want to call order ID from the actual order ID, and then do that for all of these records. Now there are about 500 different ways to do this. Tell me your favorite in the comments below, I would love to hear it. But what I'm going to show you is the tried and true text to columns method. So let us select this entire column, go to Data, Text to Columns. Our data has a colon that separates the header, the title, from the actual value. So we can choose delimited. If it was just a specific number of characters to the right, you could choose fixed width, but we require delimited. Next, go to Other and input a colon. And let's uncheck Tab to be safe. Notice our data down here looks like how it will look once it has separated the values. Looks good to me, so let us hit Finish. Very nice. Now what do we need to do? Well, we've got a few things that we could fix here depending on our data set, but we also have a bunch of empty cells, and that's going to cause problems for us later. So let's remove all of the blanks right now, and that'll make it easier for us to work with. Select the column with our new values. Notice the headers are on the left and our values right here. And one of my favorite little tricks, Home. Over here we can go to Special and select blanks. Okay, then right click, delete, shift cells up. Okay. Now it doesn't matter that these are no longer aligned, don't worry about that. The important thing is that we have all of our values in one column. So if you want to run trim or any other function on it now, you could do that. We could do equals trim, select that, and you'll notice it will actually work for the very first cell, or it will have an impact that matters. And we can copy it down, then Control C, Control Shift V for copy paste special values. Or if you ever forget that shortcut, don't worry. Select it, right click, copy, right click, and choose values from paste options. Now we are ready to build our table. What do we need? Headers. How do we get them? We could type these out, or we could transpose them. So select all of your headers, Control C to copy it. Let's go over here, and we can right click, and we have a transpose option. That is another paste special option. Now we have all of our headers. We've got an AI for Excel course coming out, and it is going to be pretty darn interesting. If you're interested in AI and Excel, make sure you sign up for our newsletter so you'll be notified when it's released and you'll get an additional discount on the course. I think you'll like it, and you can sign up right here. So what do we need now to get all of this over here? We used to have amazing, crazy, complex formulas for this, but now we have something so easy, it's almost unbelievable. Wrap columns and wrap rows. Let's go for wrap rows. And then we select the data that we would like to put into row format, then a comma, and then how many columns would we like to use? So how many columns of data do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that corresponds with 8 rows right here. So we put 8, close it up, and it's going to go down 8 and make that 1 row, then another 8, make that another row, and so on. And that's what we end up with. Isn't that amazing? So wrap rows says how many rows across would you like to go? 8. If we used wrap columns, that would be how many columns down would you like to go? It sounds confusing, but if you play around with it for just a few minutes, it will become very easy to understand. So now that we have that, we don't need this formula anymore. So let's copy it and then paste special values. So we have frozen everything in place. And now all we have to do is formatting. So to get to this over here, just a little bit of formatting. I'll cover the big things right now. So select in your data, hit Control T or go to Insert, Table. My table has headers, yes. Then we can go to Table Design, Table Styles, and I chose, I believe, this one. Make it a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. That's really the easy but tedious part of all of it. Then go to a View and remove the grid lines, and we will end up with something that pretty much looks like this. Well, what'd you think? Do you have any additional tips or tricks or ways that you like to clean and transform your data in Excel? I would love to hear your tips in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a subscribe and hit the bell icon. As well, we would love a thumbs up, a like, a hype, leave a comment, share it with a friend who you think might find it helpful. I ask for those things because they help us grow. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Have a great day, a great week, and see you next time. Cheers.